Hello everyone, I'm Yusuf Abdullahi Musa by name. Here I've created a very powerful software that can allow us to find the depth to source body using profile method, that is 1D, as well as using block. In terms of block, which are very useful in carry out the spectral analysis. And this is what we are going to do. And of course, most of you know that doing spectral analysis is very tedious, especially when you have so many blocks to carry it. You need to do it in wires montage, and there is no way there you are able to get the slope and able to get the depth. You have to take it to export it to Excel, do other things, or use MATLAB and do other things so that you can able to get it. Imagine you have 50 of these ones blocks. Maybe you have block 2, block 3, block 4, block 6, many blocks, or you have so many profiles you want to estimate depth. So that's why I decided to create a software so that you can able to use it and able to make it in the matter of few seconds. You can able to get it. Once you're done with the OS montage, then you can just bring it up it here, and then you do it in a manner of less than a minute. Everything is done. There is no any hard work to do it. That's why I decided to create. If you have any comments or any suggestion or improvement about the software, this is my email. You can email this. I also have that my YouTube. You can contact me in case you have anything or any suggestion you think is going to be okay. And that is some of the things that we need to look at. See, we have that of the profile. This is a profile plot. In all, if you are going to do this in Excel, it will take you a long time to just do for one profile. Top up the date, do everything, format the axis, do everything. It's very tedious. So that's why I decided to create this one. How do you get a profile? Then how do you able to do this one? Matter of click, and then you have done. With the formatting, everything set up for you. Then this is the block. For a block, also we have the deeper sources. And these are the shallow sources with everything set up for you. This is the slope. Divide this one by 4 pi. That will give you the depth. And the horizontal axis is the wave number, which in cycles per kilometers. This is the natural log of the spectral power. This is what we have. If you look at where these blocks are coming from, they're coming from this side of the grid. Of course, if you are going to have take many grids, that is the way we're going to see how we're able to take this and they're able to produce something like this in a matter of a minute. We have done. So this is so we can have many blocks as possible. Then here, this is a profile. The best way how to take the profile. This is analytical signal, so that I can able to identify where I can take my profiles. You see them, all of them are trending towards this direction, going from the southwest, going from around the southwest to the northeast side. They are trending so that you can able to take a lot of profile here to be able to see. So these are some of the dikes. You can some of the dikes. These may be contact areas, and so this is a profile, the depth. You can see this is the deeper ones. They are not so much. Most of them you have that of the shallow. This is a lot of noises. So this is this you have the legend here, the shallow sources in blue and the red. We're going to see how all is done. The software, and then if we open the software that I created, is this. Inside this there is a sample data. We have the data of the grid, which you use to do all and other analysis you want to do. I'll make this one available at the same time. You have the profile, which is this is the profile data, and the data is this in 2 columns. The first column, the wave numbers, cycle per kilometer. The other one is natural log of this. So I will show you how we get this profile, how we get this data. Then the other one is the spec file for the 2D spectral analysis. So if we right click on it, edit in notepad, you can see the data. So this is the data you get in OS montage. And if you are going to get the off of this, it will take you time for format this, to edit, to select, to insert in Excel. Imagine you have many, this is just B1, many blocks. How are you going to process it? So in this software, you don't even need to touch this one. Once you do the analysis, bring the file here direct. Everything will be done in a matter of less than a minute. you have done. Even 30 seconds, you are able to get everything done. Compare it with the plot you see out there to see that yes, there is agreement. For the profile, this one is not directly inside as montage. You have to find a way out to bring it out. It's not direct. So I will show you how this one is done. You can see if you scroll down, one thing is very important. If you scroll down, the number of points you have normally is going to be, because the fast Fourier is going to be 2 to the power of n, roughly 2 to the power of n. You can see this 126 values. So you can see if you take your calculator, you take roughly your calculator, the number of points you normally get to be 2. Let me raise 2 to the power of let's say 9. Let's see. No, it's not that. Let's say 2 to the power of 10. You see, 2 to the power of 10, that is closer, and that is roughly 2 to the power of 2, very close to those values you have. And that's the reason why you most of the time have it to that power, so that it will become very fast. The algorithm will become very fast. So we're going to see how this one is obtained. Now I have the two data available. Now let's first run the software and use the sample data. In the other videos, I'll show you how to get those data comes about. Now this is software, Spectral. This, double click on it. There is no need to install it. Double click on it. It's going to load. Wait for like 5 or 6 seconds. It's going to load. So it's going to load. Let's wait. Now it has load. Let's minimize. Now this is what you see in the interface. It's a very simple software to use. Now you have to decide which one you want to name, whether you are starting with the profile or the block. Let's say you want to do that of block 1. You name it, or you have block 2, or give it block A, B, C, D. You can name it anywhere you have A, B, or anything you have, or A1 or block A1 this. But the maximum character is 7. You cannot type more than 7. So I can name it 1 or block 1 or block 2. Or I can call it block 1. Then I have 1 spectral, I have 2D. Now let me start with the 2D. When you click on 2D, this is a place you can save. You can clear the plots, load the data. Of course, you see the file format is spec file. Then browse to the desktop where our software is. In this, because I've given sample data, I will now take this one, B1, then open it to see the magic. This is what you have. You see it? It has plotted it. Right here, we will see it in the OS montage soon. So this is what you have. You see, it has already plotted everything for you. You can see the values here, down here. So if you move up to this 6, around 6, you can see that this around 0 and rest. So if you want to get the slope for this, you come out here, you position the mouse, you click, come here, because this is a deep slope. You click here. As you can see it around 5. You see it around 5. This is the deeper source. Then the shallow here will be the other part of the slope. You can click here, then come here, you click. That's all. So this is what you have around 5, and this is close to 6. This is around 720 meters, the average depth to the shallow sources. If you want to clear, you can click on this to clear it. So if you're not satisfied, you can clear it. Then you bring it back. Then you do it again. You can double cross check. So all you need to do, make sure that you start first with the deeper one, then the shallow ones. The lane that there, then click on save plot. Then we'll come to desktop. We'll just call it B1 result spectral. B1 spectral. B1 spectral. So we have that of the B1 spectral. Wait to see it has been saved. Now it's going to be saved in very high resolution. Double click on it. You see it. When you zoom in, you can see high resolution. This is the image. Imagine how many seconds it takes to process. So this is how it is done. Everything is being formatted for you in the axis. Now we clear it. Let's clear it. Now we want to do for profile. Maybe let's say profile A1 to A2. Maybe we name it like this. Then we'll come to the profile. Then we'll go back to our where we have it. So where we have it, we can see where we have it. Let's come down here on our folder. Our folder is where we have it. Software is this, sample data. That will set the profile. It has to be in that first column is your K. The second column, the first column is a second column is the natural log of this. Then click open. Now you see it, similar what we have. Now you can see the pattern. It fall, then slightly fall, and then it goes. These are noises. So if you want to take, you see it because I name it. You see the name coming. Plot pop profile. This all you need to do. You can take this portion. You click. You come here. You click. Then that is the deeper one. Then you hold this point, you bring it down here. There you go. You see this is what we have. You see already formatted for you. Everything set. You can cross check. You over your mouse. This is the Y. This is the vertical axis. The value is here. The Y. The horizontal. You can see if I position it here, our X is 1.5. To double cross check, if I put it here, it's around 10. You can see around 9, close to 10. That means everything is okay. Then now what you need to do is click on save. Then now go to desktop. Then we'll call this one profile 1 spectral. So click on save. So this is what we have. Okay. Now this is all what we have. So we have this profile 1 spectral. You can see this is what we have. So this is, you can see, it's a very powerful thing we create. It works so very powerful and very intelligent. You can click here to clear it. Then you come back and then load it. And remember, even if you put wrong data, it's not going to accept it. It has to follow the format in which the software is meant to work. So it's very, very just. I've tried it many times. There's no problem. If the folder after the end, I'll be videos on this, how to get this sample data, which you'll see. And the other videos will be available there. Once you purchase this software, then you're able to see those videos here on how to get this data, which of course you'll be able to see and then go about them. So the videos are going to be there. Whenever it's ready, you're going to see the videos there, how to get the first profile, how to do that of this, how to get those files here, and then we'll see what we have. And that is what we'll do in the next video.